Greetings from the far-off land of Inaba. I'm Sai, bringing you another episode of Persona 4. Depends how cold it is in the morning. Oh, okay. Why always me? On average, of course. 0.5. You gave the answer you thought was right. Sweet. You answered correctly. Academics increase. It is now after school. Ah, it's raining. There's no social links I could do while it's raining. Actually, that's a lie. See? What? Hey, stop that!
I see.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing that affects me directly. Yumi is there again. Hospital corridor. I got distracted for a moment. I don't know how that happened. You talked with the despondent Yumi for a while. Unfortunately, that was all you did. It is now the evening.
Oh, you're home.
Yes, I am. Time to check the fridge. Ooh. Yeah, sure, why not? That just made me fatter? That's just lame. Actually, no. Yep. Yeah. Decide already! I don't think normal people could do that. Anyway. Let's see. Stat increase. Oh. Courage has greatly increased. Although that wasn't strong enough to upgrade the status. Anyway. It is Wednesday. Midterms? No! Oh. What? Yeah, that's what I want to know. It ages. Yeah. No problem. Yosuke appreciates you. Expression has not increased. What a waste of time. Well, not in the fact of a social link. You don't think you can do anything today? Decide to head to the library. Very slowly. Yasugami, hi, library. You were able to solve a difficult problem. Knowledge increase. You studied while the rain pattered against the window. More knowledge. It is now the evening. You decided to keep studying for no apparent reason. Oh wait, plot.
And now the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Awesome! I mean awesome. It seems the fog will set in tonight. It seems that your voice is still unstable and all whatnot. Not yet. Let's see if we can go to the fridge first. Damn. I'm a little behind in collecting some knowledge, though. Plot! It is now the... Wait, why was I about to... Never mind. It is midnight. Or it's midnight. The fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. You were victorious. Loading, loading. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Damn it! Again! Hey, it's Naoto. Sup?
Are you feeling better now? Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
And you're carrying Y?
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it.
I would agree.
Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
But still,
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Indeed they do. We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf.
Whatever.
So please, treat me as you did before. That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all.
Okay.
We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
But I have a study date. In the library. Oh, whatever. I'll cancel it. You know, my grades are going to suffer because of this. It's now after school. Juness Food Court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there.
Ah, typical prankster.
Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something.
How did he get inside?
Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared.
Nice.
And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man.
So my assumptions are right.
I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone.
But still, how did he get inside?
It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped? Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
No!
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
Prankster tactics.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience, with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical.
Could they have been thrown into the nearest TV?
There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron?
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
Agreed.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me. Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
Because he didn't know.
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder.
Oh, that's right.
And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side.
How did they end up back on this side?
It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Well, you're on our team now.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
Yeah.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Okay.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Yes.
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted them in the first place.
You never trusted them at all.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
Kind of.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this.
Doing.
You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For or a girl?
That's interesting way of putting it, Yosuke.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks.
We don't doubt that either.
We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move.
Right.
But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Didn't I already say you were a part of the team?
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Wait, you're not gonna take over? Oh, fine, I'll still continue to lead. Naoto has joined the group! Insert party member gain fanfare here. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Rank up! Didn't that just grow 2 levels?
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
No, you didn't.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is still at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move. It is now the evening. At least I can study now.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
To the studying area, desk thing. You decided to study, obviously. Knowledge increase. That's it? That's it? No! Anyway, moving on.
Excuse me. Do you have time after school today?
Yes. I mean,
Did
yes?
something happen?
That's supposed to be a question.
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
By all means.
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
No.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well.
Right. I mean,
We
right?
should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Well, I guess that's true. It beats shooting ourselves in the head. I believe that leaves some mental damage of some sort.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
I was unaffected by that fact.
But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Okay.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
Is Naoto wearing platforms? I don't even know what platforms are, but definitely the wrong kind of shoes. You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. I'll continue just a little bit longer. It's now after school. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
What did you expect? Lasers?
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Nope.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Can you quit with the puns?
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Ouch. I mean, huh?
I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
I like how we're on the 4th floor. And... oh, I can't read any of those.
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal.
Okay.
Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
They'll get over it.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do?
You should do nothing.
They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the x-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right?
Yeah.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net.
Have you been studying?
Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Why would they do that? Unless Mitsuru had something to do with that.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
Let's let the current expert keep explaining.
I performed my own research after the incident.
Never mind.
Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across.
Aha!
A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing?
Yes.
Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
If you're ever on our team again.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though.
Like what?
I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
What do you have?
It's kind of embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so...
What?
Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
This sounds like a bad idea. I mean, what?
What? No, you won't. Give them to me now.
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... who would have guessed?
Who is it?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Oh dear. I mean, yes, do tell.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
Okay, moving on.
No, don't say mine.
Why not?
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Yoink!
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health.
That's good to hear.
So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Shouldn't you give them back to the medical examiners, etc.? What? Hey!
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
Yes.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
We'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddy is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Rank up!
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Let's go. I don't want to be left behind. It is now the evening!
Oh, welcome back.
Midterms start next Friday. Perhaps you should go study in your room. That's what I was trying to do! Anyway, tune in again for more Persona 4.